Hey, Betsy, it's Nikki. This is a different view on the phone than it is on the computer, so you don't get to see all of this. I'm like, wow, I'm just sitting out there like, hey, I might have to put on a bigger sweater next time. Anyway, I wanted to get you engaged in the group. We've been together for about a week now. I started sending out posts about a week ago just to get people acclimated, but everybody doesn't seem to be caught up because they're still asking questions. So I thought this would be a great way to reach out to you. I'm going to try to keep it brief, and then the next video that I send you would just be the same video that everyone else is getting. So I'm doing them on YouTube so that I only have to do them once, okay? So I think you may not have heard my story, but back in October, which is my birthday month, I got the news that I was about 303 pounds. I'm 5'10", so I probably carried it well, but it was still shocking. And my doctor gave me a prescription for a cardiologist, a prescription for Doppler studies for my legs, a prescription for a referral. I meant to say referral for my breast mammogram because I did feel lumps, and I don't know if I told you that my mom is a breast cancer survivor. She gave me a prescription for Paxil, which is an anti-anxiety medication, and my lab values came back pre-diabetic, hypertensive. Well, hypertension wasn't on the blood work, but I was hypertensive and high cholesterol, low iron, critically low iron, and critically low red cell volume. So the question was, how is it that I'm even existing? But all of these processes at 49 was just actually really shocking. And so to make a long story short, I didn't have a plan for weight loss. And my father was the one. He's doing fine, by the way. He told me about a company called Real Appeal, and I signed up for the Real Appeal workout program. It's a 1-year program through your health insurance. It's called Real Appeal, all one word.com. It's free if your insurance covers it, and they give you all of these supplies to support you: workout videos, a food scale, a weight scale, resistance band, a portions plate, and things like that. So I started that as my plan, and I mean, it's been helpful. Oh, and you get a support group for a year, and it's been helpful, but it wasn't really getting me the results that I wanted. I confronted my mom on some stuff that was able to help me release some weight. Then I joined a support group for people who are addicted to sugar, and well, that's not true. It's people who are considered food addicts. And so sugar and flour are a part of the addiction. So I've been committed to this program for about 4 months now. And I haven't had flour and sugar in about 4 months. So it operates a lot like a 12-step program for Alcoholics and Narcotics Anonymous. And I have really had some great results with that. One, because I have a sponsor. And so whenever I have that urge or desire to eat sugar, I'm talking to my sponsor every day. And she's really coached me through a lot of the emotional part of my eating. So I don't really get hung up on the word food addict because I'm definitely an emotional eater, and as I attend these meetings and listen to people share their stories and stuff, even though I may not identify as a food addict, I do have addictive behaviors around emotional eating and things like that. And because of the results that I'm getting, who cares? If you want to call me a food addict, that's fine. So I'm okay with that. And I've been committed to that program for about 4 months as well. But I didn't really start to see the results that I was getting and that transformational picture that you see until January. So I had lost 25 pounds from November to January. But I started using the doTERRA essential oil products and the detox cleanse. And so when you see that picture of the purple shirt to the red shirt, I'm talking about the photo that I sent you with me standing sideways, 3 photos. One has the purple shirt, that's the beginning of the challenge. The green shirt is the middle of the challenge, and the red shirt is the results. I lost 15 pounds, 16 inches in my breast. You can't tell by this video. No, 15 pounds, 6 inches in my breast, and 12 inches in my stomach. And so when people started asking me, what am I doing? I decided to create this group so that I could start sharing my tips. And so that's why you're here. So with the C.A.R.E program, the reason why I use that model is because I started creating a list of things that I needed to do each day to support my weight loss journey. And C.A.R.E already had a model in place. And so I'm using that to support my team, and it's been really helpful. I saw that you are already tracked some points on the program yesterday, so it looks like you've probably been going through the program on your own. And so I'm here for you as a coach, and I'd like to talk with you to see if you have any questions. Every day you're going to get a daily challenge. So the first day was to weigh yourself, and you weigh yourself, or you mark in your weight every Wednesday, and you should do it naked, empty belly, empty bladder. And then for the first day, you want to measure your breast, the area under your breast, right and left arm, right and left thigh, hips, waist. If you have 2 stomachs, then you want to measure your belly button as well as the fullest part of your stomach and your neck. I think I've named everything. And so, and then you want to take photos of yourself, photos that you do not have to post unless you're interested in the competition part of it. You don't have to post them, but it's nice to be able to see, as you can see from my experience, the transformational. Like when I started losing weight, I couldn't see it. And then, of course, like I said, the first picture, I'm actually 25 pounds down, but I couldn't see it. And it wasn't until I had more photos to put side by side that I was like, oh, wait a minute, I am really losing weight. The next thing is the charting on the points tracker. So even though you can't see your team, there's 25 people on your team. And together, as you guys mark your points, you will, let me move this so I can see how much time I have. Okay, so as you track your points or whatever, you're doing it right along with your team. So with C.A.R.E Fit, it is a competition. That's not our major focus, but you know, it's always nice to win prizes. And so your team is tracking right along with you guys. So I'm trying to do this to memory, but you're going to track your food. Desi is going to send you a healthy meals list and an unhealthy meals list. So on the first line, I'm going to turn my computer on. On the first line, it says 10 healthy foods. On the healthy foods list, if you're eating 10 of those items, you can mark 1 for each item that you've eaten. So like my meal plan is breakfast, I eat a protein, a grain, and a fruit. And then for lunch and dinner, I eat a protein, a vegetable, and a salad. And then in the morning, I eat a product called Terra Greens, and I mix it with my celery juice. And I drink that actually before I drink that actually before I work out. And then I have my breakfast after I eat. I have my breakfast after I work out. So I don't exercise on a full stomach. And then the next list is unhealthy foods. So anytime you eat an unhealthy item, you mark it on the point system, and you lose 2 points for every unhealthy item that you eat. And then the next line, I believe, is, I'm really getting good at remembering these lists. I guess I've gone over it so many times. The vegetables. So the vegetables are also included in the healthy foods tracking, but you get points for having at least 4 items a day. So you don't have to eat 10 healthy items and then 4 veggie items. It's inclusive. So if you have 4 vegetables up in the healthy food items, then they come down into the 4 vegetables, okay? And then I'm trying to go towards my memory on this. Okay, let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, then I'll go back up to here and go to my points. Okay, so then 6 small meals or 3 large meals. So if you're not a heavy eater, then you can just do 3 meals a day. And I just told you what my meal plan is: the protein, grains, and fruit for breakfast, protein, vegetables, and salad for dinner. You can break it up. Like if your breakfast is too much, you can cut it in half. And so you can divide those 3 small meals into 3 large meals into 6 small meals. Sorry. Or you can do a snack. I don't do a meal replacement shake. I'm trying to avoid sugar and flour. I haven't had sugar and flour in about, 110 days, give or take. Water consumption, you get points per 8 ounces of water. So if you max out to 64 ounces, you'll get the full points for the day. And I'm brain fog this morning. You can drink half your body weight in ounces, but the goal is somewhere between 64 ounces of water and half your body weight in ounces. You don't want to go over that. I had somebody that's about 5'4" drinking a gallon of water a day. That's just too much water for her. So just keep that in mind. And if you're working out, your body will probably require more water because you're sweating and losing water. So you want to put it back in. Eating after 8 o'clock. So there's a process called intermittent fasting. So I'm assuming that you work like a regular 9 to 5, so that you have your dinner before 8 o'clock. But the idea is to not eat 8 to 12 in an 8 to 12 hour increment. So that's when our body is digesting what we ate throughout the day. So if you're eating, then your body will do its part at night. If you're not eating, then your body is going to store fat. So I had some people saying, no, this is too much food, but you can't skip meals. I think you know that. I think having children and cooking for them and everything puts you in a healthy range, but don't skip any meals. If you know that you're going to be out, and like for me, I'll use me as an example. I don't always get home before 8 o'clock. So I have my dinner at the office, and I'll eat before I come. But I always pack my meals, because when you're not prepared, then that's when you skimp. You want to work out at least 30 minutes a day, and there's 2 rest days, and on those rest days you get to mark that you did a 30-minute workout. The rules say that. I'm not telling you to make up stuff. And then I don't think you signed up for the C.A.R.E program, so that won't apply to you. The C.A.R.E program actually gives you a plethora of workout videos in increments of 15, 30, 45, and 60 minutes. They give you about 8 or 9 different workout trainers. And then they give you, let me see if I can find it real quick. Then they give you all types of workout styles, including burst cardio, circuit training, core training, fitness tests, strength and resistance training, stretching, and yoga. Let me go back to the point system and scroll down. Okay, and then the other information you'll get from me when they're talking about the products and stuff like that. So the only other thing that I'll share with you, and then I'll let you go, is that I have been using essential oils for 15 years, and I didn't always use the products on me. I always use the products on my clients. And the business model for doTERRA is to use them on yourself first, then share the information with other people, let them sample it, and then build it as a business. And I always work the business component of it and never use it on myself. So I didn't really have a testimonial until I did the Cleanse and Restore. The Cleanse and Restore is a 30-day program. It's broken up into 3 10-day sessions. You sort of clean out your gut, if you will, get your body prepared for the cleansing. You're taking daily supplements and then products to help support the preparation. Then the second week is the cleanse, and boy, do you cleanse. And you're drinking water and eating food the whole time, so you're not like on some extreme health fast. And then the third phase, you're restoring probiotics back into your system. I was just thinking about it. You may be fasting at this moment in time for for your church, and so what I would venture to say is you still have to eat on that fast. There is, if I remember the fast correctly, you're doing there's a part in time when you're doing a fruit and vegetables. So you're probably already going to be getting a cleanse, if you will. So this may not be a good time for you to do the Restore and Cleanse Challenge, but if you find that fecal matter is not moving, you might want to consider it. It does have essential oils in it. It helps for a smooth move, so you're not choppy and blocked with, I know sometimes when people are doing a detox, it has the opposite effect. The body holds on to it. You just need to drink water and eat food and everything will move, okay? I hope that clears some things up. If you have any questions, Bessie, you know how to reach me. Sundays are a good day to reach out to me. You have my number, 202-689-4585. I'm going to have Desi send you the healthy foods list and the unhealthy foods list. You're going to get your daily challenges. Yesterday's challenge kind of walked you through the same process that I just walked you through. And then if you have any questions, just let me know. But I'll be sending you videos daily. So as far as I'm concerned, you're all caught up. You haven't missed much. Everything else was redundant. You know, as people joined the group, they would ask questions and they would ask the same questions over and over again. So you're right where you need to be. All right. You do have a list of the names of people on your team. That is up by the daily challenge. On your dashboard, you see points, and then you see daily challenge, and then you see team info. So if you scroll down, I'm going to tell you all the Aggies on the group. If you want to reach out to them and just talk to them about what your challenges are. You have Erica Barnes is an Aggie. She was Erica Woods at college. Yvonne Coles, she's the girl that everybody thought her and Reese were twins. Sharnita Robinson, Kimberly Hines Monroe, and Tamara Davis, and Crystal McDonald, and Crystal Wilkerson. So if you click on their names, well, actually you'll see a different screen. Their names, email addresses, and phone numbers will pop up. The other thing that I was going to say is if you're having challenges, if you're having a headache and things like that, you probably are not eating enough. I don't know what your meal plans are. I'm assuming that you do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but if you're not eating enough, then go ahead and increase your food, particularly your protein, and maybe use a tracking device. The tracking device will let you know how many proteins, carbs, and fats you're getting. And protein, I'm not an advocate of telling people to cut out carbs, but protein should be the higher concentration of the three. But you need all three in order to lose weight, okay? Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Love you. I appreciate you.